Welcome to the Daily Review. This is the Fed Razak, Senior Trading Strategist here at CMTrading, and today is April 30th, 2025, and today is Wednesday morning. So looking at the highlights of the day, Netflix moves to new record highs. But first, look at today's major economic events. So all day today, we have from the Eurozone a German CPI number coming out, and also from Canada at 2:30 South African time, we have a GDP, gross domestic product, and from the United States at 4 p.m. South African time, a core PCE price index number coming out. Now looking at the market, starting out with the Forex symbols, watching the Japanese yen slide lower, shifting over to the indices, the Dow Jones and the Nasdaq gaining yesterday. Looking at commodities, pretty much unchanged, while oil actually sliding and continuing to slide lower. Now looking at the stocks, yes, the tech stocks look like they're posed for a big position upwards. And lastly, looking at cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin remains unchanged. So let's take a look at the markets and see what we can expect from today's trading. So here we go with the Japanese yen. Yes, it's consolidating in this area. Yes, I do expect it to bounce, but it did slide lower. Okay, at least on a daily chart, went from 143 down to 142. A decent retracement. Okay, not much doing in the Forex area. So we're going to shift over to the commodities. Now, crude oil did shift lower, and now this morning it's actually less than $60 a barrel. Okay, and that's sliding continuously. Maybe potentially hitting 58.10. That's our next bet. Now looking at gold, pretty much unchanged, trading sideways, not really trading unchanged. Okay, and looking at the US markets, tech stocks and the Nasdaq did push higher. Okay, it's above its 30-day moving average. We got this nice crossover at this area. Now, if you look, the red line is about to cross the 30-day moving average. Okay, the 30-day is the blue line and the red line is the 8-day. And that's a super important level. So if that happens, if we continue to push higher, we will see this explode back to the 20K-ish area. So keep that in mind looking at the Nasdaq. Looking at the Dow Jones, yes, some mild gains there as well. Now, which stocks did really well? Take a look at Netflix. I mean, this thing keeps on going higher and higher. 11.26 yesterday as that pushed higher, okay, and close to its all-time record highs, but it did push to new record highs yesterday. Now, looking at the other stocks, yes, they look like they're posed to move higher. Look at that. Tesla making a nice wedge formation and breaking it. Okay, now I do need to see some follow-through for that to happen, right? And that's also going to reflect on the Nasdaq, right? So keep that in mind. Looking at Microsoft, also a nice pivot upwards. Yes, we do have corporate earnings from Microsoft, Meta, Caterpillar, and Amgen today. So this is super important as well. And as we look at Facebook, Meta, formerly known as Facebook, we do see that shift above, okay, on the 8-day crossing over the 30-day. That happened already. But the fact that we're still below 590, okay, kind of stresses me, because I would have thought that it would have caught up at least to its resistance-ish area where we've seen it with the other stocks, okay, but it hasn't yet. So keep an eye on this later today. Now, lastly, looking at Bitcoin, unchanged, holding on to its gains, not trading lower, and holding on to its gains. So a nice little pivot to the upside as well. This is the Fed Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.